Hey guys, what's up? It's Jenny. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Q&A slash get ready with me. I thought it would just be a way to make Q&As more interesting so you guys can see me get ready for the day as well as answer some of your questions. So if you want to see that video, then go ahead and keep on watching. So before I get started with the makeup, I'm going to go ahead and take the PUR Joystick Exfoliating Deep Pore Cleanser. I got sent this through Octoly, but again, as you guys know, if something's sent to me, I'm always going to be 100% honest. So I thought I would just exfoliate real quick. And now I'm going to take the exfoliator. Oh my god, this is so intense. I feel it. And it has like big chunks of stuff in here too. And I just feel that like totally exfoliating my face. Woo! You can either do it as a mask or just as a little exfoliation thing. I just did it as exfoliating today. And it's getting off a lot of excess makeup that was like in my pores, so. Now I'm pretty sure after you exfoliate, you're supposed to like put some kind of like moisturizing thing back on your skin. And I always do this before my makeup anyways. I'm going to take the PUR Cosmetics Sunflower Sweet Serum. This is by like an indie brand. And I love this stuff. It's super moisturizing. You can use it as a daily moisturizer or you can use it to spot treat. I love it. It makes my skin feel amazing. And I bought this with my own money. Okay, so now that I have my skin all prepped, I'm going to go ahead and prime. I got this Tarte Poreless Mattifying Primer as a sample at Ulta. I think it is mattifying, but like covering my pores and making them look smaller, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'll just keep testing it and see. But let's go ahead and start with a question. Hi, it's Lauren asked 3 fave makeup products you can't live without. Let me think. Definitely the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I really like that. Now I'm going in with the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. I don't really like this, but I'm almost out of it, and it's kind of my shade, so that's why I'm using it right now. I feel like it doesn't last that long, even when I set it. But okay, so we have the Tarte Shape Tape. I definitely think the Modern Renaissance palette is something I can't live without because it's so useful and the colors are just amazing, so I use it all the time. And then the last one, probably highlighter. And surprisingly enough, my favorite highlighter is the PUR Cosmetics one that I did a review on. After you kind of get off the overspray, it becomes super blinding. Like, look, it's so pretty. I use it like every day and it just melts into the skin, so I really like that. And then I'm just going in with a flat top brush to blend out this foundation. This foundation was very expensive for it being drugstore. It was like $15. And I feel like you run out of this really quickly. It only has 0.43 fluid ounces, which is not that much. Next for concealer, I'm going to go in with Tarte Shape Tape. Excuse my background. We're moving, and so a lot of things are packed up. So I'm just kind of sitting behind these curtains that are in my filming room upstairs. Okay, so now to set the face. If anyone knows of any good light face powder, let me know, because I've been using this L'Oreal True Match one, and this is the lightest shade, and it's not that light. Because see, like you can tell, this is a little bit too dark for me. Now we're going to do eyebrows. I've been using the ABH Dip Brow lately, and then I'll just fill in the back with a darker brow pencil. And while we're doing this, I might as well answer a new question. Emily Wagner asked, do you know your moon sign? If you're talking about like zodiac sign, then yes. I'm not sure what my moon sign is in terms of like zodiac and all that stuff. But I am a Scorpio and I really like mess with zodiac signs. Like I believe in them. Obviously like the ones in magazines are like not legit, but there's definitely some real zodiac things out there that I believe in, at least. Do you guys believe in your zodiac sign? Comment down below. I really want to know. I always do my brows so messy and then I just go in and fix them up because I'm lazy. And I always go in and fill in the back half with this NYX brow pencil. It's the eyebrow powder pencil. Okay, now to set my brows, I'm going to use another product that I got from Octoly. If I can find it. This is the 100% pure green tea fiber brow builder. So you can use it to set your brows as well as it adds fibers in there to make them look more full, I'm pretty sure. I got this sent through Octoly. Again, gonna be 100% honest with how I feel. It's very wet, but I kind of am digging it. Like, it brushes through my brows really nice and really is putting them in place, as well as making them look more full, I feel like, especially in the back half of my brows where I have like no hair there. I don't know how expensive this is, but if it was expensive, I probably wouldn't buy it just because there's a lot of drugstore options around lately that I would use instead, just because I'm a cheap freaking hoe. Okay, so now I'm gonna zoom in a little bit and we're gonna do the eyes, and then I can really see how my brows look, which is probably not good. Okay, they look okay. It's definitely not my best brow day. So, sorry girlies. I'm Janice McKinney asked, when are you graduating high school and do you plan on going to college? This is a really good question. First of all, for my eyes, I'm going to just prime with the NYX HD eyeshadow base, and then we're going to go into the Modern Renaissance palette. When do I graduate high school? I graduate next year, so I'm a junior this year. My junior year is almost over, which is very bittersweet because it makes me realize, like, oh, like crap, I have to start like doing my first of many lasts, you know? I don't know. It's very bittersweet. It's about to be my last season at my theater that I've been going to since 6th grade. And it's just a lot of things are coming to an end soon, and it really hits me, and it like makes me emotional because I met a lot of really fun and awesome people this year, and thinking about the fact that I have to leave most of them behind next year is just really depressing. After I graduate, I'm staying home for a year, and I'm going to work full-time until I save up a good chunk of money to go to a makeup school in Los Angeles. I want to go to the makeup designery. I'm going in with golden ochre and burnt orange right now. I'm putting it in my crease. But I want to go to the makeup designery because they have a class where you learn about beauty makeup for a first few months, and so you get certified in that. If you guys don't know, I want to be a special effects makeup artist, but getting into that industry is really hard. So that's why I want to get certified in beauty makeup as well, because that's definitely something that is a lot easier to find jobs for. And I wouldn't mind being like a celebrity makeup artist, like Mario, Kim Kardashian's makeup artist. Like, that would be very fun to just be a celebrity's makeup artist, something like that. And then the next half of the semester for the class that I want to take, you learn about special effects makeup, how to create your own molds and prosthetics and all of that kind of stuff, which is what I don't really know about special effects right now. And the school is in Burbank, so in California, and it's really expensive. Not the school, but living there, which is why I'm staying home to save money and get a job and all of that kind of stuff, because right now I just don't have a time for a job, and my mom told me not to stress about it. She's like, you only have 1 year left and you don't want to spend it like working. Appelzinski, I don't know how you say your name, I'm really sorry, asked, do you have any tips on how to get motivated to do your schoolwork? I go to school online and sometimes I just can't seem to get motivation. Well, I have that exact problem. I am so not motivated. No matter how tempting it is to go to sleep, I'm going to go in with red ochre, by the way. No matter how tempting it is to sleep in and get up at like 10 or 11, you really should get up at about 8, because I find when I get up later, I'm way less motivated to do school because I think, oh, I don't have that much time. Like, I can't really get into schoolwork, you know. Also, setting goals for each day is really helpful, and getting your parents involved in setting your goals. So if I told my mom, I'm going to have this completed by the end of the day, if your mom is going to follow up with you, that's just going to be more helpful, because if you don't want your parents to be mad at you because you're not doing school, so by telling them, this is the school I'm going to do, they can help hold you responsible for getting your work done. And obviously you guys can say, like, that's not your parents' job. Like, no, it isn't, but it's helpful when you have someone else hold you responsible. But definitely be realistic. Now I'm going in with a love letter, and I'm just deepening the back of this. I'm going to go back in with more of love letter. So I just really like that pink in there. I love this palette. And I saw that her new palette got leaked, and a lot of people aren't that excited for it, but I'm here for it. It has like different colors, and I'm just very into not going with like the normal basic dumb stuff. Like, I'm here for companies not being boring. I mean, I know she was really upset that it got leaked, which I would be too, obviously, but it's gonna be good. Oh, my foot is falling asleep. That is like 10/10. The worst thing about filming YouTube videos is I always have one foot fall asleep. I'm going to cut into my crease a little bit because I want a very sharp, precise line. What kind of videos do y'all want to see on my channel? Just like comment down below because I need some ideas. I definitely want to do an anti-haul though. An anti-haul is where basically you talk about products that you're not going to buy that are just like really hyped and you just have reasons why you aren't going to buy it, and I definitely feel that way. I also really want to make a rant video about beauty gurus and PR and all of that kind of stuff. I know I am a beauty guru, but like there's just some thoughts I have about specific brands and how beauty gurus are just not being 100% real, and it really bugs me, especially because people like shit on beauty gurus all the time. They talk trash about us, and just some people are just not helping our name, you know? Now I'm going to go in and spray my brush with Fix Plus. I'm taking Primavera, and I'm just going all in where I have the concealer. Jess Gardella asked, what's your advice on how to have clear skin? My first advice is definitely do not sleep in your makeup. I accidentally fell asleep with my makeup on last night, and then I woke up and I had a zit in the morning. So it's very not good. I definitely think invest in a good toner for your skin, or like serum, like how I've been using the PUR Cosmetics serum, and drink a lot of water. Water is super good for you. Now I'm gonna go back in and I'm just gonna fade this. I've heard that not eating junk food can help as well. Don't know how good I am at not eating junk food, but I've heard that it can help. And if you do struggle with acne, go to the dermatologist. They can prescribe you to things that are really gonna help your skin, and it'll probably make you less frustrated in the long run because your skin's just going to get better. You might feel uncomfortable about going there to discuss like acne and all of that stuff, but one of my friends did it a few years ago, maybe last year or a year before that, and her skin is so clear now. So definitely that helps when you have a doctor prescribe you to something if you just can't seem to get it under control by yourself, you know? And don't get discouraged if you have acne. It's super normal of a thing to do, and I just don't get why people make fun of other people that have acne, because it's not like you can just wash your face and it'll go away. You have to treat it. Now I'm going to go in with this NYX glitter liner in the shade Crystal Silk. And I'm going to go right above my gold. You definitely have to go in with a few layers to get this opaque though. I really want to try those new Stila glitters that everyone has been using. They seem so nice, but they're like $30 or something, and I just don't want to spend my money on that. Oh my god, my eyes are watering so bad. Please stop. Oh my god, and now this other leg is asleep. Oh my god. Now I'm going to go in with this NYX liner. It's the Epic Ink liner. It has a brush tip, which is a little bit harder to use, but it's super pigmented. So I've been loving this lately. I'm going to do wing liner, but it's easier for me to do wing liner after I have mascara on. Okay, so now we're going to do mascara, despite the fact that my eyes are watering like freaking crazy. Oh, actually, I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line. I'm going to go in with burnt orange first with a little bit of raw sienna. I just tap it, connect it to this line here, and then I'm going to take the tiniest bit of Venetian red and put it on the back area. Aubrey Renee 14 asked, are you sad you're done with competitive cheer? Yes, I'm very sad, but it's like bittersweet because I loved cheer and I loved doing it, but I was honestly not that good at it, like tumbling wise. I started so late, and I just never... Some people are like naturally good tumblers and other people have to work really hard for it. And I had to work really hard for it. And I was just not good. And I didn't have the time to invest to go to tumbling. Like, I went to tumbling, but I couldn't go to tumbling like 3 times a week and like work really, really hard at it. And I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like I was kind of given up on early when I started cheer on tumbling because people were just like, whatever, she's not going to get this. So no one ever really pushed me to tumble. And then when my gym got bought out, those coaches did push me to tumble, and I was making a lot of improvements. But as I said, I had just known that it was my last year of cheer. So, I mean, it's hard when you're older to tumble, and you just kind of hit this plateau when you can't really get new skills, and that is what I feel like happened to me. I just hit a plateau, especially after I hurt my arm in the summer. I think if I hadn't hurt my arm, I would have done a lot better tumbling-wise this season, but I basically had to start over, and I had an even worse mental block than I had before on tumbling. I was just really scared. So, yeah. I definitely miss my friends a lot, and team placements are happening like right now, and it's really sad to not have like an email about my team and not go to practice and like meet them. I definitely miss stunning and being with my friends a lot. And when competition season comes, I know it's going to be even worse. Now I can spend my last year of high school doing theater, and I'm moving and everything, and my gym actually just closed down, which was really sad. So I would have had to go to a new gym again. Okay, now we're going to do winged liner. And this is about to get very serious. I'm a little nervous. They're not fully even, but you know, it's okay. Oh well. Now I'm just going to highlight my inner corner. And I'm going to take, can you guess what it is? Nylon from MAC. That would be correct. I don't know. Please don't judge me. I'm trying to rush. I have to leave my house in like a few minutes, so. Okay, so now let's finish up the face real quick. I'm just going to go ahead and bronze using the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer as well as Chocolate Soleil. I just mix them together. Contouring the slightest bit, but mainly bronzing. Just diffusing the color. That was so lame. I can't believe I just said that. Now I'm going to pop it down my nose because according to some people, I have a Pinocchio nose. Cute. And now I'm going to take my favorite blush, the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. Blush it up a little bit. This blush goes so well with these eyes. And now to highlight, I'm going to take the highlighter I mentioned earlier, the highlighter. Definitely, if you have one of these, keep using it because it will get better. And it's the perfect highlight shade for my skin tone. So look at that. Like, it looks like melted in there. Now I'm going to line my lips, and I'm actually going to use a color from the new KKW collection. I am actually very disappointed with this collection. Just thought I'd let y'all know. The formula is just not good. All of the colors are just very streaky, but they're beautiful colors. Like, they're perfect nudes for me, which is why I bought it. I think I'm just going to go in and use the one that I've been using the most, which is Kimberly, because it's kind of a more brownie nude. But yeah, and when you layer it, it gets very goopy, which is why I'm not obsessed with this formula, but it does look really nice with these eyes. I do like that they're glossy, though, because I'm very into glossy colors. So now I'm just going to set my face with the MAC Prep and Prime and then the Urban Decay All Nighter, answer one more question, and then I gotta go. Oh, I'm almost out. It's like barely squirting out. Okay. The last question is by Savannah DeCrow, and she asked, do you prefer vibrating, spinning, or mechanical toothbrushes? I prefer vibrating ones because they're really good for your teeth, and I bet Savannah probably didn't think I would include her in this video because we're friends, and a lot of her comments were like really funny, and so yeah, I definitely prefer vibrating ones. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in my next one. Sorry, I'm totally rushing this ending, but I have to go, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.